What I love about Faith is it is a place where you're challenged to grow in your faith, no matter how long or short you've been a part of the church, while being surrounded by people who love you and encourage you to just be a better person and grow in your studies and your leadership and your relationship with Christ, most importantly. Currently, my husband and I, we lead the marriage ministry group that formed out of the young adult ministry that we were a part of when we met. In the past few years, we just noticed a real call on our hearts to create a marriage ministry, having a place where couples could come together and be encouraged and talk about struggles and their journeys as married, from just married, newly married, to 50 plus years of marriage. And that group has grown into a really important part of our lives and friends that have come from that group. And so we get together and we study or go through topical just conversations and just encourage each other to remain in each other's lives and support each other in our marriage. A spiritually defining moment for me all relates back to relationship and finding comfort in the leaders of our church. My mother passed away in 2016 and her funeral was here, and Jerry was such an important part of that. The way that he led me and my family through that time, and then also he married me and my husband just later that year. So my lowest point and my highest point have both been at Faith, and that's what draws us here and keeps us here. My husband and I give to Faith because we understand that pouring into something is going to grow us, it's going to grow the community, it's going to grow our family here at Faith. But because of the fruit that comes from giving, whether it's time, talent, or treasure, we just have seen it's always going to come back to relationships for us. So we've seen relationships come from that, whether they be in the church or people we encounter outside of the church. But we only strengthen in those areas because we challenge ourselves to give of ourselves and of our time and of our treasure as well.